In casual play, you are told that mashing buttons really fast will make the move come out faster. But does it really make the move come out faster? I'm here to tell you the truth about mashing. Now here's the truth about mashing. Now, even though your friends tell you mashing buttons will make your moves come out faster, actually mashing buttons will not only make you slower, but will throw one too many hits. So I have 2 tips how to stop mashing for good. Now the first thing you need to know to defeat mashing is buffering. Now buffering is what the game is a small window of lag where the game reads your inputs. Now in Street Fighter or in competitive play, you hear everyone talking about buffer this, buffer that. So I'm going to be teaching you buffering, because the first thing you have to do is understand your game's buffer. Every buffer is different. Compare Street Fighter's buffer to King of Fighters' buffer. Street Fighter's buffer is a little bit more lenient. You can throw too many things in and your moves will come out on the first frame perfect. That's what buffering is. Like, your move will come out on the first frame perfect, if possible. While in King of Fighters, the buffer system is a bit different, and a certain switch like that can make execution a make or break. Buffering can actually make your execution much easier when it comes to competitive play. It's important that when you're jumping into a fighting game, you play with the buffering mechanic. I'll show a few examples of how buffering can affect your play if you still don't believe me that buffer makes your move come out the first frame, or to give you guys some visual examples of what buffering looks like and what buffering is. Now the next thing to destroy button mashing is input efficiency. Now we do have some games like Super Smash Bros. Melee that barely has buffer. They have buffer on the rolls, spot dodges, recoveries, techs, and all that. But on wave dashing, L canceling, and all of that, there's no buffer. So input efficiency is basically when you use your entire controller to your set. Now in 2D or 3D fighting games, if you use an arcade stick or maybe a pad, you won't get much of this. But one thing to do and improve your input efficiency is to never let your fingers rest, whether it comes to blocking or you throw like a medium kick in Street Fighter and you know to do the Hadouken input, and if it hits Hadouken, if it misses, block. You can improve your input efficiency even further in 2D or 3D fighting games by doing the light attack, but then doing the motion of the DP or your best anti-air. And then if the opponent jumps, you can anti-air. However, if the opponent doesn't jump, you don't have to press the button yet, which can help you a lot in some certain situations. Or you can buffer stuff into supers to make combos easier and to free up your hand. In games like Smash Brothers, only 64 and Melee were the games that had buffer on those so few actions. But Smash 4, Brawl, Project M, they all had buffering. So in Smash 4, you can buffer forward air, like rising forward air. You can do it on the first frame possible. In Melee, you have to get used to input efficiency. So you're forced to use tap jump, you're forced to use all of this. Actually using tap jump can help you get some aerials out faster. Input efficiency is making inputs easier on your hands so you can comfortably think in the match without having to fight yourself or spend too much time in executional hell. in the match you would want to be thinking at all times possible. Never let your hands fight your mind. It's important to know these two tactics and never button mash again, as input efficiency and buffering will help you get through the game. It's also important that when you're jumping into a new fighting game, play around with the buffer and practice drills, like, you know, if you're going into Street Fighter, Shoryuken drills, Smash Brothers Melee wave dash drills, Smash 4 B reverse and wave bouncing drills, a whole bunch of drills. King of Fighters, well, a lot of drills. So that's the best way to get used to everything. Always practice drills and never have your hands fight you. And thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, share this with your friends, and hopefully, and leave a comment because I want to know more so I can make more videos like this in the future.